Welcome back to Metroid. I'm JarylGaren.
I'm Aaron the Black Dragon.
And today, it's my turn.
Yes, you get to play around with the game.
Yep.
You get to get a missile tank.
Yeah.
And welcome to the room that fooled a friend of mine for a little while, like, what? Because blocks that you can destroy. Metroid games. It all makes sense. Also, I love this visual right here, just running through that. Also, a lot of superheated rooms in this area. Don't just willy-nilly run into whatever you want. Just it's bad. Those little goobers did not die from that. Interesting. You can take a lot of abuse apparently. Anyway, time to thermally vent stuff around. Oh, thermally fuel stuff around actually.
Yeah.
There we go. Open sesame. Cannot do anything with that just yet, which is a shame. Well,
Yes, you can.
actually, yes. You can. Sorry, I forgot you can shoot. I forgot the core mechanic of this game for a moment. Anyway, we have opened up some doors.
And then I wants to talk.
Yeah. And if Daddy Adam wants to talk to you, you will damn well listen to him.
Yeah.
There was no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of a chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility that you are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why would someone lead you here and send the enemy after you? The footage of the X-Parasite may have been staged to lure you in. The situation remains unclear, but your priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship. You have activated the magma supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed. Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first enemy. It is the only way you can confront them. Unfortunately, this energy is limited. You may have noticed it dissipating after an enemy is destroyed. There are 6 remaining enemies hunting you. You have no means to confront them. Remember that.
Well, there's still Emmy hunting us down.
Yeah, this ain't gonna change for a while.
Yeah, for a good long while. Welcome to your Emmy room run.
Mm.
I'm gonna be curious to see how you're gonna traverse through all of that. Are you gonna be
Damn it.
as reckless as I am, or are you going to be a little bit more timid?
Well,
Honestly, I don't know, because I'm reckless.
well, I've been kind of reckless on my other playthroughs of this game.
So it has an eye, it can fly. It is therefore already stronger than Mother Brain, who was stationary. But then again, that thing, being able to fly doesn't change a lot because it's also just stationary, flying around and not doing a whole lot. But yeah, those are like horror units, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because they're brains with eyes. Which, why?
I think
Why
that's,
the eyes?
I think that's just a Chozo biological computer thing that they do.
Again, why the eye?
Why not?
I understand the brain, but why?
Do you not want your biological brain computer to also see?
In one dimension only?
I mean,
No depth perception? How does that help anyone?
anyway, we've got the Omega Blaster and the Omega Stream.
Which reminds me, follow me on Twitch for my Omega streams. Every week. Weird plug.
So now we got the tools to take care of the Emmy.
But do we have the technique to take care of the Emmy? But the answer is yes. You really made a lot of way. Maybe a little bit too much there. Yeah, whatever.
Should be enough.
It definitely should. Charging up. I'm gonna charge him a laser. There we go. Another Emmy down for the count. We touch him, we absorb data. Our gun glows. We also glow a little bit. And we get
The spider magnet.
hang from walls and ceilings like spider do. Honestly, I like this screen a lot.
Allows Samus to attach the blue magnetic surface walls and ceiling using a magnetic field.
Now we can stick to stuff, and now also the weird computer filter, like camera filter, is gone from this area. Because the Emmy is dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can stick to everything that's blue. And if it were green, we would die. That's gonna come up a lot.
Apparently.
And now we have the means to go even higher than before. Hayama, Hayama. And there's new door just revealed to us.
You're gonna make the shortcut.
Always good to have the shortcut. Slide. Weird thingy. Oh, I like that you took it out so close. And now there's definitely nothing bad going on here. Welcome to our first boss fight.
It's Scorpius.
And yeah, I wanna say they are tougher than the Emmys in a way. The bosses that you fight in Metroid Dread. Because the Emmys are a threat for sure. But they are restricted, you can run away from them, and later on you get the means to just take them on and take them out super easy without any like big fight. But these things are big and scary. And have some cool little abilities. The thing is, you can actually still hit the face.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to shoot for the bulbous part. But you can. And now it's mad. We slide through, we get the counter, and now we get to go to town on that thing. I really freaking love the counter
Same.
scenes in this game. I'm gonna push you backwards. Easy enough. Honestly, I really enjoyed this as the first boss fight. Letting you use all of your abilities, showing you what you can do and how to do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a really good first boss fight in my opinion. Well, I really just think the enemies are stage hazard more than anything.
Yeah, kinda.
Also, the Aurora units that you need to take out to take care of the enemies.
Are pretty easy.
Yeah, they never really count as a big threat or fight to me because they are really taken care of. And faster as well. I think those Aurora units don't last a long time.
Nope. Alright, there we go.
We got the Phantom Cloak, and the first question that I have: why does Samus just randomly pick up the tail of that thing?
Because it was pretty obvious that the thing had something in its tail there.
Only if you know the fauna of this planet, I think. That thing can be just like an anglerfish, technically.
Also, remember, she has the scan visor in her suit. And the scan visor gives her a lot of information.
That's true.
Anyway, we can turn invisible.
Like, ta-da! Drains our Eon energy. If the Eon energy goes completely empty, it will start consuming health.
Mm-hmm.
That was a surprisingly long black screen. So these doors will react while we are here, but only if we are visible. So we can fool them around and just sneak past them now thanks to our handy dandy new little thing that we have going on for us. Also, Eon energy in this game is used differently than it was in Samus Returns. Because in Samus Returns we had to refill our Eon energy with taking out enemies and like refill stations. Here Eon just regenerates over time, and we essentially have infinite uses without too big of any problems with running out of Eon unless we are playing dumb games, because then we earn dumb prices.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's how you do that. I just shot them. And I still made it through in one go. Also, fire hurts, always keep that in mind. And now we can go from Ataria
to Cataris. Or
Yeah.
Kataris.
Let's go. Also, I like the symbols right there on the side.
Mm-hmm. Those are the Joseph language.
I love these cutscenes. Like such good screensaver potential just right here.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing happens, so we have to be entertaining. And you know that we're not good at that. Oh, thank God. But we have yet to see the screen that I'm using as the end screen for this series. Because I'm using a specific screen from this game as the end screen for this series.
Okay.
Yeah. I will point it out once we see it, but until that, well, you don't know. Hey, Daddy Adam!
Uploading data.
CBR appears to be powered by thermal energy. Magma is pumped from the planet's interior and routed from there. I have located the central routing system for the magma. It is here in Cataris. Samus, your current suit cannot protect you as you explore Cataris. The extreme heat of the lava is too much for it. Under no circumstances should you enter high temperature areas. I know the shuttle somewhere above here. Use it to find a path forward. There is one other thing to discuss. It is your new Phantom Cloak ability. The Phantom Cloak prevents the enemy from detecting you. Thus far, your only option was to run. Now, bypassing them is also an option. Use this to reach your objective. Note that using the Phantom Cloak severely decreases your mobility, and direct contact with an enemy will still result in capture. It is up to you whether to hold your surroundings. The Phantom Cloak is useless. Once an enemy sees you, you will need to evade capture until it gives up pursuit. The Phantom Cloak can remain active after your aim has been depleted. It will consume your life energy instead. Consider it a desperate measure. Remember, it cannot drain your energy down to nothing. Judicious use of this technique will improve your probability of survival.
Well, thank you for letting us know that the Phantom Cloak is good, but not super good. Also, I rarely used it with the enemies, I'm gonna be totally frank. I tended to run.
Yeah, same here. Also, there were moments.
There are certain moments where the Phantom Cloak was really helpful. But it was not the norm that I went ahead and used the Phantom Cloak. For the most part, I was like, just gonna go. Because a lot of times you don't necessarily want to just stand still in one position and run the chance of them running into you. Also now, vertical doors are locked again. Now horizontal doors are open for us.
I still feel like that this interactive device feels kind of weird in that it's already used.
Yeah, that's something that I also was a little bit weirded out with the first time when I got here. Especially with later on seeing ones that you had to activate yourself. That was like, why? Interesting. Superheated room, not gonna go in there. Well, just slide below them, move on. Also down there, you see some suits being made, I suspect.
Oh, yeah, no.
Cannot go back in there. Also, I hate those buggers.
Yeah.
They're spitting their little fireballs everywhere like party poppers. But there's more places where we can see also superheated. Don't wanna touch that. There's more places I think where we can see the suits of armor. Great, they learned how to compress. This little fella can make himself thin to fit into any tight space. So, yeah. Now our evasion goal that we had last time, with just sliding through tiny spaces and be safe, is no longer an option. Now we have to either be stealthy or just book it. And I'm in team book it. I mean, stealth has its place every now and then, but in this game, book it. You are so mobile, use it. Also, that up there is also something that's obvious, and at the same time, you tend to forget about it.
Yeah. Also, we can't do anything about it quite yet.
No, not yet. But momentarily we will be able to do something about it. Back into the enemy room. Just because why not?
Down here.
Gonna go over here. And we're done. Superheated room, normal room. Little bot. Best way to take them out is counter them, otherwise you're gonna have to use missiles or wait for them to actually open up their heating towers or whatever, so that you can actually shoot them. So definitely recommend you. I don't think it will reset while you're standing in front of it, even if you're close.
Yes. It does.
Activate that thing, and now it starts pumping. What does it pump? What does it move? Probably lava. Well, magma. Because lava would be above ground, but we are underground, so everything here is technically speaking magma. Unless I mix those up right now. But then also the game is mixing them up, so I don't feel so bad. You don't really get a lot of jump height.
Yeah, no.
Just take that sucker out. They're not too bad. Open up a shortcut. On by down. And let's change the flow direction yet again. The Chozo symbols. What do they mean? Well, there are 3 symbols, probably hot. And actually 2 of them I think were the same, so it's probably not hot. How many Chozo symbols are there? Future Aaron, there's something for you. Find out how many Chozo symbols are there, if there is like a direct translation to what they might mean, and if we could actually form sentences with just the symbols and use them as our own given weeb language, if we know there's a second person that loves Metroid games and should communicate with them like that. Go! You have your goal and your mission for right now. I will hate myself later for that.
I think the Metroid wiki might have already got the full Chozo script from Dread.
Hopefully. Because it would make future Aaron's job a lot easier. And if not, have fun trying to figure out what stuff means. Also, hot. But let's take a nice little elevator ride. That sucker is a douchebag. All of those little grubbers, buggers.
Hi Adam.
Daddy Adam time.
Uploading data.
ME stands for Expert Planetary Multiform Mobile Identifier. It can procedurally modify and enhance its own capabilities. Its ability to configure itself to fit into narrow spaces is a standard feature. Any ME you encounter will likely do so as it pursues you.
Even though the first one didn't.
Yeah.
You are not capable of destroying their armor plating. This would be true even at your full capabilities. You are faced with overwhelming power. Accept your helplessness. Study each ME carefully. Use the Phantom Cloak to advance. There are risks even here. The Phantom Cloak reduces your mobility and consumes more AN when you move or shoot. It is still your best chance at survival. Do not hesitate to destroy an enemy whenever you discover more unique energy. This was not one of your original priorities. However, I see no other way to accomplish your goal. These existential threats cannot be sanctioned.
Did you hear that? Adam cannot sanction their buffoonery. Also, big heat tower things. They look cool. What are they? Also, there was something that you could shoot back there in the wall.
Was there?
Yeah, there was. Interesting that you decided to go in there. I would just book it at this point. Go.
Yeah, good idea.
Run! Those things are surprisingly slow. And map data. Because we have not gotten that so far, and it's always good to have some map data. Also, it looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can see that we've been to a lot, but not everywhere yet. But also, we, like, right now, literally can't. I mean, we could, but it would hurt us a lot.
Oops.
So, don't recommend. No recommendation there. Don't go into hot stuff if you cannot take it. Elevator right up. Those little drones are really tedious. Hot stuff. And there's an E-tank and a ghost tank. Don't worry, we're gonna see what any of these do Momentarily. Don't know if in this episode still, but next episode. Next episode for sure. And now we drain the lava away. The magma away.
Lava magma.
Lagma. Now we drain the slugma away and reveal that this Pokemon is weird. Anyway, I love Slugma. But how does it live?
Very carefully. Oh fuck.
Okay. Just go up and around.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's what I was planning to do.
You did it. And now for a little elevator ride. I still hate those things that shoot out like missiles. They're like douchebags. Douchebags that try to take you out.
Okay. Ah yeah.
Yeah, the up and around thing. Yeah, you can still do this in this episode. You still got time. Right now it feels like we're trucking, but at the same time I want to say, yeah, roughly around the same spot where I was with my stream at around the 1 hour mark. So we're not trucking as fast as I would have suspected. Anyway, drag that down to make access to an energy tank. Which, yes, we can need, even though we are nice. You ruined nice for us.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely one more.
Energy part acquired. So these are basically like pieces of heart in the Legend of Zelda series.
These are our heart containers. Which is a fun thing to add to Metroid, I want to say, but also not something that I was screaming about. Also nice.
Yeah, I should go heal.
Yeah, I should. That's less nice. So 4 of these energy ghost canisters will give us a full energy tank. I think there is 3 or 4 of them in total that you can get that way.
I'm not sure actually.
I'm also right now not sure.
Energy tank. This is a full one.
Yeah, so we have the extra health, which we will need. These things look like something straight out of Magic the Gathering. This is just a full heal. No, not full heal.
Yes.
It is a full. Yeah.
This is for both energy and missiles.
That's a full heal. I thought the red ones, but then I was like, no, the red ones are just weapon. Redirecting the flow of magma yet again. Now the doors are open to us again. Little buggers floating around everywhere. Yeah, running straight into that one.
I was attempting to do a cool thing and shoot it while I was moving, but it didn't really work out.
No. It puts you into place. Like, I show you cool. Let's take the tram. From Kataris to Dyron. Also, there is a weird thing that I saw. Also, welcome to the end screen of the videos.
Oh.
Did you put that not together immediately? And yeah, what I saw is, I think with turning at the right moment, when stepping onto the platform for the train, that you look forward and not to the side. Samus will then turn herself to the side and jump just off screen.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And then the tram will just take off without her. Like, well, not interested in that. And it looks so freaking hilarious and I love it. Anyway, there's assembly bots in the background.
And the save station.
Perfect timing, I want to say. Which means I get to explore this place next time. So, anyway, thank you all for joining us. Hope you're having fun so far, because we have. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.